If you're like many of the people I pastor, you may be struggling with how to connect deeply and honestly with your faith. Maybe you've experienced not just disappointment with God, but a disconnection from Christianity, as you've seen it get corrupted or co-opted by cultural forces and personal agendas, as you've watched church leaders fail and fall and cause great harm. Maybe you feel like walking away, or you're wondering where you belong, and you live with a kind of spiritual homelessness. The church at large seems to have lost its way, and now so have you. I wrote this book, What's a Christian Anyway? Finding Our Way in an Age of Confusion and Corruption, for you. The old farmers in the prairie days used to prepare for a winter storm by putting up a rope between the house and the barn. And they did this because they knew that in a swirling blizzard, even a brief distance like the walk from their house to the barn could be confusing and disorienting. That familiar journey that they've done hundreds of times could become a strange terrain, leaving them to freeze in the cold winter night. But with the rope, they knew they could always find their way home. In a similar way, the early Christians put up a rope to help us find our way in confusing times. At a moment when Christianity was growing and spreading to different regions and false teachers were gaining traction and popularity, hundreds of church leaders convened to crystallize the core confession of the Christian faith. We call it the Nicene Creed. And for 1,700 years, the Creed has been the rope that leads us home. You might be a Christian who feels disoriented and disappointed. You might even want to walk away from faith. But it may be that the faith you want to leave is not the faith the early church left for us. I know there might be people in your life, whether they realize it or not, who are yearning for the hope found in Jesus. It's been said that the gospel becomes credible when the church believes it and lives by it. This new book, What's a Christian Anyway? Finding Our Way in an Age of Confusion and Corruption, will help you believe and live by the heart of the Christian faith. I want you to rediscover the joy, the beauty, and the power of what it means to be a Christian. So come on, the journey awaits.